Recently, I was at an open studio of a friend who's a visual artist, and when she talked about her work, I really got to engage with it a lot better. Sometimes I think as visual artists, we're like, we put in all our heart and soul into these visuals. Can't you just figure it out? We're introverts. This piece was transitional for me, a breakthrough piece. As soon as I had a camera phone, I was taking pictures of everything. I didn't realize it would evolve to be reference. I still had a lot of insecurities about the right way to paint, painting from life versus photos and all that. This was a photo I took of the wall of my San Francisco apartment before I moved to Detroit. So this was taken in 2015. I had a block about this being okay to paint. So every time I went through my reference photos and I would see it, and every time I would see the image, I would feel this pull. And then my brain would stop me and say, or my ego, right? Like, it's not good enough, it's not impressive enough, it's too simple, there's not a figure in it. Do people make paintings of things like this? I hadn't seen that, or my peers weren't doing that I knew of. And so for two years, I ignored that pull, that desire, that like resonance with this image. Finally, I got depressed and started making this painting because who cared anyway? I might as well do it because nothing mattered. I've had breakthroughs twice that way when I finally just gave up, but there's ways to have release of control, or to do a more feminine energy where you're kind of receiving inspiration and allowing it to flow to you instead of pushing and forcing and deciding. That's easier than waiting for yourself to have no more energy left, so you have to just receive. So I don't recommend that. So I think when you head towards that hook, that desire, that kind of excitement, that affinity, you walk closer to your voice. And when you're with that kind of matching of energy creates flow and ease. If you're painting all the time and it feels like hard work, it shouldn't feel like drudgery. And it was feeling like that for me. So I now have to really watch out, because I think my ego and wanting to be admired leads to drudgery and bad decisions. And the childlike creative part of me that wants to have fun leads to fun.